Hello YouTube. Welcome to the first official home studio video of 2025. Alright, in this video I'm going to be describing this DW Design Series set, this configuration that I have up here, which is some of the bass drum toms and whatnot from all the stack of toms and bass drums that I got over there. Alright, we'll start with the snare. The snare is a 5x14 or 5.5x14 DW design. It has the factory heads on it, so it's a Remo CS dot on top. I'm using a Snarewieght M1 to kind of take out some of the ring. On the bottom, it's a clear or hazy ambassador bottom snare side, and it has the Pure Sound, whatever the DW factory snares are, the brass ones. I think they're called Pure Sound. Alright, the rack tom is a 10x8. On it, I got an ambassador coated top over a Diplomat clear bottom. No muffling on that, just letting it ring out. The floor tom here is a 14x12. It has an emperor coated top over an ambassador clear bottom. I'm using a piece of moon gel on that, just kind of bring out or take out some of the ring. This floor tom is a 16x14. It has the factory heads on it, which is clear ambassador top and bottom, and it has a piece of moon gel on it also. The kick drum is the kick drum from the Frequent Flyer set, so it's a 20x12 inch, kind of narrow or shallower depth, but still sounds pretty boomy. Heads on it, on the resonance side, it has the factory white head on it, made by Remo, but it's like a paper material. It isn't quite the synthetic heads that are used on the rest of them. Excuse me. On the batter side, I'm using a Remo Powerstroke Pro, which is a Powerstroke series bass drum head, but it has the foam inlay in it actually built into the head. Sounds pretty boomy. This is the first time I've ever used one of these. It's what came with it because I bought all these shells and all these shell packs used. Alright, I think that covers all the drums. Hardware I'm using, DW9000 hi-hat stand, DW9000 kick drum pedal with the machined series beater. I'm using the felt attachment beater on the front with one weight. I don't know if I said it, the Pearl 900 series cymbal stands out front here. As far as the cymbals I'm using, got a Sabian HH medium, or I'm sorry, regular hats over here, 14-inch. This is a Sabian 18-inch Viennese crash, HH. It's actually the, marching band cymbals that clang together, but this is the bottom heavyweight cymbal, so I can use it as a crash or a ride cymbal. It does great for ride, for bebop and jazz and stuff like that. My ride cymbal I'm using on this is a Sabian AA Raw Ride, which is exactly that. It's just a pressed cymbal. It's not machined, it's not lathed, it's not hammered or anything. It's just a raw ride. This one here is a Wuhan 18-inch thin crash, brilliant. All the rest of these are regular finish. Just kind of have a trashy crash to my right side. All the mics I'm using here are Audix from their Fusion series. F5 on snare, F10, F12s on the floor toms. I think they're F15s or 16s, like the Jet. On the overheads, they're stick condenser mics. And then a F6, I think it is, comparable to the I or the D6. I can't remember the regular Audix series kick drum mic. These are just a little bit more affordable. I bought them in a pack used years ago when I worked at Guitar Center. They're very comparable to the regular Audix as far as sound quality, but at half the price. Alright, so I think that covers everything. Sticks I'm going to be using are Vic Firth 5As, well worn, lots of rim shots. Or I'm sorry, lots of side sticks and rim shots. I'm not using any compression or anything else on any of this mix in particular here. I do have a little bit of low end boost on the kick drum, but aside from that, and I'm sorry, a low cut on the overheads, but aside from that, there's no EQ on any of this, no compression or anything else. That's the minimal EQ I'm using. For the next video, either next week or the week following, hopefully before the month is out, I'm going to change out these heads. I'm going to go to Emperor clear tops over Ambassador clear bottoms. And then that will be featured in a video later on this month or next month. So right now I'm just going to do a little ditty, whatever comes and pops into my head. I'm just going to play all the drums and let you hear what they sound like in this studio. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the click in the ear. I just happened to think of something. The tuning on these is about medium. I don't use a tune bot. I use that drum dial from way back in the day. I don't even know if they still sell them. The tuning settings on these, to let you know real quick. The snare drum is 90/90 on the drum dial. The toms are all 80/80, and the kick drum is 78/78. I like to keep them round numbers like that just to kind of keep the drum in tune with itself. When I change over the heads, I'm going to go ahead and do the same tuning. I'm just going to do the one tuning, though. I'm going to do high, medium, low to demo this. Because this is the tuning that I like that brings the most out of every kind of drum that I've ever tuned. However, when I change out the heads for the next video, I'm going to tune the heads the same way, but I'm actually going to find the fundamental of the shell, like John Good recommends to do, and match the tunings to that after I get them to 80, 90, 78, etc. So, sorry for the interruption there. Here comes the little drum ditty. Thanks again for watching.